Hey everyone, I'm back. It's chapter 4 on Intro to Programming in R. Remember, we have Open R Studio. Today we're going to talk a little bit about how a program is organized. Now, a program is organized almost like a story. And I'm going to talk a little bit about my preferences for programming. So when I get ready to write a program, the first thing I do is I open up a new script file, and then I create a list of everything that I want my program to do. And I do this list in something called comments. Now, comments in programming language are never executed. So a comment is just for the programmer and for anyone else who's reading the program to know what the code inside the program is doing. To create a comment in R, you simply use the number sign. So today I want my program to print hello world. Okay? Simple, easy, but basically a program is organized with statements that put together to make a list of things that the program is going to do. Now there are two different types of programs. There are scripts and functions. A script is simply a set of lines, a set of statements that can be executed one at a time or all together. And the script will work with any variables that you have in your workspace. So say I wrote a script that had some lines of code that used a variable that I put in my workspace. That would be just fine. A function, however, is a program that will take in inputs, do some things with them, and then potentially spit out an output. Now functions will only be able to use the information that you give them and that is created inside the function. Unlike a script, functions cannot use any variable that's in your workspace. So if you forget to give a variable to a function, you will get an error. For example, remember last class we talked about the function help. Now, help requires an input, a string of the name of whatever function I want it to look up. But right now I'm not going to put one in there, and we'll see what happens. Well, for help, they have apparently help has a default that if you do not put any inputs in, it gives you a page about help. But say we typed in that function that we used to demonstrate help, length. Now length is supposed to take in either a vector or a matrix and tell us how long it is. And if I don't put an input into length, it gives me an error and says no arguments were passed to length. Now, for a function, the things that we input are called arguments. Well, that's all for today. Next time, we're going to talk about variables and the types of variables that you can use in R. See you later.